Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? It is 2:33 a.m. I am on my way to the gym right now, and it's an interesting morning, an interesting day. I'll just kind of be all the way transparent. I don't have the best relationship with my blood family. And the reason why I started this off like that is because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who have that same disconnect, and I'm not all the way clear about it. It's definitely something that praying about and trying to get discernment, because the human part of you is saying, man, I'm building a great relationship with my wife. I'm building a great relationship with my children. My body is in great shape, and my business is doing better than ever. And I may have just got my own answer right there. There's a lot of me and a lot of mine and a lot of things I'm working to do. That's interesting. The reason why I'm laughing is because the fact of the matter is I'm doing really well, and a lot of my family isn't. They're not. The problem with that is too many, people are used to doing things a certain way, and you take somebody like me who's been removed out of the family dynamic the majority of my life, and when you put me away somewhere and I'm reading and I'm educating myself, and I'm surrounding myself with a different type of individual who shapes. That's an important word right there. Who shapes. Most people are shaped by the internal mechanisms of the family. They're shaped by the rituals and the morals and the values and the principles that are inside of that family, because they're around them. That's who they spend the majority of their time with. That's who they're taught. This is who you protect. This is who you with. But that wasn't the case for me. And I have to believe that was for a reason, because some of the beliefs and some of the ways are damaged. I mean, even some of my own personal ways that I've picked up along the way are damaged. The fact that if somebody may do something to me or say something to me or not accept me, I would feel the need to say, okay, well, you don't accept me, I don't accept you, and that's not right. Right? But we always trying to one up another, especially if it's family. Oh, you don't like me? Well, I don't like you either. And the part that I struggle with is just coming up to somebody and saying, hey, what did I do to you? Or better yet, if I did anything to you, I'm sorry. Right? I had a relative give me a call and ask me for some money. And I said no. I became all types of pieces of shit. And the statement was, all you care about is you and your little family. See, for out the heart, the mouth speaks. I kind of killed that conversation. I was just done with it. I'm not gonna engage. I'll punch you in your mouth. Seriously, I'm not gonna engage that conversation. That's, there's no merit to it. But as I'm talking, I'm actually gaining more revelation about it, because I don't think I've ever voiced it or vocalized it. But a lot of the things that have kept me away from this family have also taught me some things that I use to get ahead. One is being very strong, obedient, mindful, and to keep going and to reach higher, to not just settle. To not just be okay. To not be mediocre. To set goals. To be disciplined. But the fact of the matter is, they could feel like, yeah, he's doing this for him. But how many people are truly happy for somebody when it doesn't involve them? And I guess I get it, right? It's human nature. It's not God's nature, but it's human nature. We're all weak. It's hard to be happy for somebody else when you're not in a place that you really want to be. Your marriage ain't where you want it to be. Your health ain't where you want it to be. Your finances aren't where they want them to be. What you do for a living isn't what you want to do. I guess I could get that, right? I guess I'm not too high on my horse to get that one, right? But yet there's division. There's separation. And there's a need to say, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to deal with it. And I'm talking about me personally. I just want to develop my relationship with God. Because outside that, I don't really understand anything else. It's like 100% of my life was spent isolated. And I can go back as far as school. I don't know. For some reason, I always ended up in the classroom next door while everybody was having a good time. So I never necessarily developed those skills. Then as a kid, right? It's not always going to be continuity. It's not always going to be synergy. Sometimes you're not going to vibe with everybody. But at the end of the day, you have to do the right thing. Yeah, I thought it was funny as I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about, why am I not, why is things not vibing? Everything in my life is moving in the direction it should be, and it seems like I'm moving further away from relatives, family members. My suggestion is if you have an issue or a problem or a misunderstanding, just address it head on. I'm always quick to talk about how you should not walk around with anything that weighs you down. You should let it go. In some instances, when things are bothering you, you should release it and say something. And then let it go.